Hello growers and welcome back to plot 21. So we're at the house at the moment, so I thought I'd give you a little update of what's going on here before we get to the plot. We've just had a heat wave, we're at the end of the heat wave at the moment. So it's going to get a bit cooler, but yeah, it's not been the best few days. So plants wise, the sweet corns are doing okay. They've been a bit battered by the winds, so I'll just have to keep an eye on them. Broad beans are doing well. Peas not as well as they should be. Sunflowers are doing good. These will all have to go out at some point very soon. I don't have the car at the moment, so I can't take them out. So what's next? This is the Long Island Brussels sprout, doing good. This is the cucumber. I need to try and fathom it around the device so it grows up the device. This is the cauliflower, which is doing amazingly well. These are the peppers that I need to pot on. These are the other cucumbers that I'm going to take to the plot when I've got time. These are the two courgettes that are doing brilliantly. No thingies, no roots at the bottom yet, but one of these will go to the plot and the other one will stay here. These are my flowers. This is a calendula, but I think I do need to get these out into their own little pots, which I will get sorted. This again is celery that will need to go in a pot as well. So the plan will be is to take the sunflowers out to the allotment and then use these pots for these. Blueberry bush, don't know what's going on. We get tiny little blueberries and then they don't amount to anything. I don't know, maybe I've done something wrong, I have no idea. Potatoes, doing well. These onions do need to start going out soon. I think when I take everything up to plot, I'll just take these out. Oh, looks like we have a radish potentially. Yeah, looks like a good one. Keep it for now, and then I'll pull it out at some point. Sweet peas are starting to flower. Broad beans are flowering also, but nothing is coming of them at the moment. And that's pretty much it for the yard of the house. There's nothing else in the house sowing wise, so let's head over to the plot and I'll show you what's happening down there. Right, we're at the plot and it's time for the big reveal. No, not really. Let's give you a big update on how the plot's going now it's the end of May. So, first things first is the pond. Now look at I think these are lilies or irises. I think they're lilies, but they're starting to come up. So potentially they're at the right depth, maybe. The watercress is starting to flower a little bit, which is nice. It seems like everybody is using watercress in their ponds at the moment, so it's obviously on trend. And then this is the other flower that I got, pond plant that I got from B&M. I've forgotten what it was now, but it is flourishing, so that's really, really nice, which I'm pleased about. Okie dokie. So bench. This will get done, but it's not a priority at the moment because I don't need anywhere to sit at the moment. But yes, the bench will be redone so that that can be sat on. I'm probably looking at maybe an autumn winter job at the moment for that one. Okay. This area here, which is the dumping ground at the moment, this potentially is going to be a polytunnel, maybe. It's not a massive area, but I'm not using it at the moment. I'll have a think. It's all been covered over, so hopefully it should be quite manageable. Obviously all of this needs to be cut back. I'm sure I cut this back not long ago, but obviously the sun and the rain is doing its thing. So compost. What is going on with the compost? First of all, sorry, Butterfly. Hello, Mr. Butterfly. Compost. So, have a look underneath it. Doing relatively well. It's about a third of the way full at the moment. My dad was on the phone. I've forgotten where we were now. Talking about the compost, weren't we? Yeah, it seems to be doing alright. I need to cut it down a bit more, chop it down a bit more, but it's doing good at the moment. Like I said, it's about a third of the way through. I need to tackle all of this bit. I'm just going to keep cutting it back at the moment, and then tackling it will be a job for the autumn. Then this bit here needs to be cut back a bit as well. This is not my area, but I just need to keep it at bay a little bit. This is the weed / grass compost bin. I'm trialing something new, and it seems to be doing quite well. Lots of bugs in it, but it seems to be wilting down relatively good. Again, this whole area needs a good cut back. I will get to it at some point. Strawberries are doing lovely. So just playing with things now. Yeah, strawberries are doing really well. They need a good water, as in everything needs a good water, like we know. Couple of flowers on this one, couple on this one, so let's see how that goes. Butterfly again. Pea and bean bed. Obviously, this needs. I'm gonna cut this down a bit with my shears today. This needs a good. I don't know what's going on with this bed. It's just weed central. It's probably because all these weeds around here, and it's just making it worse. Sweet peas seem to have bounced back a little bit, so hopefully we'll get something. All the beans that I planted out are just. I don't know what's happened to them. They've just gone. Like this one, maybe getting somewhere. I don't know. So I have brought some more beans. I'm just going to self-sow and see what happens. I completely forgot I didn't have any peas, so I need to buy some peas. Garlic bed doing well. I just need to pull up some of the weeds around it and give it a bit of a hoe. There's a bee. I'm getting distracted by everything. Give it a hoe. I did sow some carrots in between, and nothing is currently happening at the moment, so I presume carrots are just not working. Ignore that area. I am. Brassica's doing really well. Red Drummond cabbage, cauliflower, and then I think these three are Brussels sprouts. Again, this all needs pulling up, and oops, sugar, I just tripped. This all needs pulling up and sorting out. This area needs doing as well, but it's just I'm just doing one bit at a time. I'm gonna start at the top like I've been doing with the paths and work backwards. I think is the best thing. Apple tree. I cut it back last year, and it seems to be encroaching even further, so I think I'm gonna have to cut it back even more. But let's see if we get any apples. This is kind of like the wildlife area under the tree. This is where I sowed all the poppies, and nothing seems to be coming up at the moment, so we'll just have to see what's going on. Tomato bed again needs a bit of a weed. I literally just pulled them up and now they're up, so seem to be doing okay-ish. Just see how they go, give them a bit of a water. This bed needs sorting out. I will get round to it at some point. This bed is done. It just needs another weed, and then I can plant into it. I don't know if I should put compost down or not, but I'll just think about it. Giant pumpkins have survived planting out in the heat. It's very dry. It's moist underneath, but it is very dry on top. But I will give them a water because they are thirsty little buggers. Baby blue pumpkins are doing well. Just trying to make sure that they actually go up the arch. I'll give them a little bit longer and then I'll tie them up a little bit. I brought some sweet peas, so I'm literally just going to throw out some sweet peas here and see if I can grow sweet peas at this end. Normal pumpkins doing amazingly well, so I'm happy about them. Sweet corns doing all right. They're starting to get a bit of more shape to them. I do need to give a bit of a weed, and then obviously those sweet corns that are at the house will need to come out very shortly. I'm just trying to make them a bit bigger before I bring them out. And then onion bed is doing absolutely fine. Starting to get a bit of growth in them, but we've got the mare's tail. Can you see? So I do need to give these a bit of a hoe over and a weed, which I will try and do if possible today. What's left? Paths are looking really good, but please don't tell me that we're growing. We're getting weeds already, and this is the issue that I have with paths, is that oh no, this hasn't got any membrane on it this side. That was just a little, yeah, so I just need to keep an eye on these paths. And then the blackberry bush, which is just all over the place. So I've decided I'm going to leave it and then sort it out at the end of the year. It's going to be cut back to an inch of its life and sorted out properly. I did cut all of this back the last time I was here, and obviously it is just overgrowing again. It's just never ending at the moment, which is very annoying. And then the last thing to show you before we do a couple of jobs is the potatoes doing really well. I cut all these back again and they've just grown. It's the heat wave in the, and then we've had storms as well, so potatoes doing well. I need to earth these up a bit more, which I will do. There's nothing in this row, so this is all weeds, and then this row is the parsnips, but nothing has come up yet, so we'll just see how things crack on. So first things first is I will water everything, and then I will cut down some bits and bobs, and then throw out some seeds. Let me show you actually what I brought with me. We've got runner beans from my dad. We have edamame beans. We have sweet peas, and we have Ferrara bush beans from Ali at my rusty garden. So let's crack on with the jobs. Everything is weeded, cut back. I've weeded all this. I've weeded the garlic bed. I've pulled up as much as I can around the brassica bed. I've ignored this bit for now. Everything's been watered. Pumpkins are watered. Baby boos have been watered. Sweet corn's been watered. Onions have been watered. This bed looks lovely now. Really, really good. And potatoes have been earthed up. And then sowing out wise, I've put a row of sweet peas along here, and let me show you. Obviously you won't see anything because nothing will come up yet, but I put my dad's runner beans here, and then I put the other beans along here. So I think I'll buy some peas and throw them out as well. And then obviously it's just trying to get things out from the house. Heat wave is officially ended. It's supposed to get colder next week. down to 8 degrees, so I may keep things at the house a bit longer, but obviously, like I said this morning, I'll put on as much as I can, but little and often is the way forward. So the next job from the plot wise is to dig up this, cover it with membrane, dig up that, cover it with membrane, sort this membrane out. I think I'm just going to rip it up and throw it in the bin and start again, and then more wood chip along, and we'll try and get to the tree with wood chip to keep an eye on things. I think I'm just going to do what I did when I first got the plot, and it start at the top and work backwards. So obviously this half is all usable, this half is usable well, but it's a bit hit and miss. But I think once I've got wood chip wise and stuff sorted out up until here, then I'll concentrate on this bed so I can plant stuff out into this bed, because I think I've got quite a bit at the house but not enough space to put everything out. But there you go. Oh, I forgot, I need to re-net the onions so that nothing gets at them. So thanks for watching. This has been Grown with Plot 21.